So I'm laying out our property. So this week what I'm trying to do is get a start on our driveway. One of the things when doing the culvert that I realized is that in software development, where I'm a project manager, I can really get things really tight together and everything works out. And with construction, you know what? That just doesn't work. You got to give time for the little bumps in the roads that always happen when it comes to construction. So to get ahead of things, we're going to go ahead and do the driveway this fall instead of spring. And so I've got to start on, oh, let me see if I can zoom in there a little bit. So I've got to start on laying things out. And right there you can see some paint for a corner, then some poles. So last time I was out here, I took some time to go ahead and really measure some things out because the computer layout I had for the site plan did not match the physical one. So I took a lot of measurements and things and really narrowed it down. So then I came out and laid everything out based on what I had put on the computer. And unfortunately, the corner of the house was to go there, the back corner. I guess the back right corner. We're at the back of the house here. Well, let me show you. This may not show up on the camera, but everywhere where the hay is growing there, that's basically dead hay. They didn't go through there because it's all messed up from the septic field test. And there's some more that's kind of all messed up. But all of that is probably about where I'm standing, 1.5 feet higher than where I'm at right now. So building your house on the side of a kind of a little hill means that you're going to have to excavate to flatten it out, especially when it's a drive-through garage. So I had Matkin brothers come out and kind of walk the site with me and kind of go over things. And we both agreed, you know, why spend $10,000 to flatten out the land, may have even been more, when we could just move the house a little bit. So what I'm doing, and it's funny, because this is the new corner. Let me get my shadow out of the way, sorry. This is the new corner that I'm kind of working on, and what I didn't even notice, you know, seeing all of the white here on the ground that I've painted over the months working things out. Here I come up and there's a corner with an H on it, and that's where I've put it. It's about 5 yards shorter. Part of the thing that we want to do is move away from that and move it, pulling in another 5 feet. It's about 5 feet away from where the corner is. I'm not going to move it back toward the road, because this was all assuming on everything being square to the property. And so if I stay square to the property, that's going to be my view. Well, we want the Tetons right in the middle of the view. So we're moving the house back, and this is just a guess. I would say about 5 degrees. So if you see, there's 2 stakes out there. One is for the end of the driveway. The other one is the corner. The end of the driveway is about straight, and the corner, as you can see, it's off 4, 5, 6 degrees, so that we get a straight-on view of the Tetons. So what I'm going to do is, since I've already thought I was going to be this far up, every little bit we can get away from that little mound hill is going to save time and effort and money when putting in the driveway. And the driveway is basically a U. It's going to go around the house and come out back over here, and then right in front of us is going to be a cul-de-sac, because eventually on the far side of the cul-de-sac, kind of in front to the left of the workshop apartment, is going to be the main house. It's 4 or 5 years down the road, but you know, that's kind of the plan. So I'm actually going to move this, I don't know, maybe it's 6 feet, but the 6 or 7 feet far forward, because it'll just give us a little more room. I'll update you when I've got everything else laid out. Okay, so I'm standing in front of the workshop apartment. That's the driveway, and if you see the little poles, they serpentine a little bit. But see, when you come in, there's the corner of the workshop apartment. That's the back corner. Over here, this is the front corner. This is the back corner. So what we're doing is there's going to be a driveway that loops around it. So here I'm walking on the driveway. There's the little hill I was talking about. So we'll dig all this out when we build and put the driveway in. The driveway is going to come up and around. And so about 15 feet of this is going to still be like part of the house because we got the steps coming out back here. Might even be more than 15, maybe 20 feet. So let's say here's where the driveway is. There's the mountain. So right over there where the hill is, about where my finger is, where the hay is, we're going to have propane gas underground, then 50-50 on a water 1,000-gallon water tank, and then the electrical is going to be over here, and then just on the other side of where the water tank is going to be would be the water well. And then again, here's the house, the beautiful view of the mountains. And as we keep coming around here, right, and so now you're going to see, here's the corner of the house, that's the corner of the house, that's the corner of the driveway. So the driveway here is going to be 30 feet wide, right? And that way, you know, any friend that comes to visit with an RV or something like that, or the fire truck needs to get by, it can get by and do a U-E around our house and get water from the fire pond that's going to be here. And then right about, like, this is going to be kind of the edge of the street, the driveway here. See, there's the corner, and then that's going to be the edge of the driveway. So this is going to be the edge, and we'll probably go about 5 feet from the edge here, and this is going to be the septic tank. And then he'll run, sound like he wants to run like 20-30 feet and then put the septic field there. And if you notice, we're definitely going uphill from here, okay? And this is downhill going this direction. What we couldn't tell, is it downhill going toward that house or more straight to the edge of the property? And you can't tell until you have a laser level. But this, so that's the house, then the water and septic and electrical, the well, the 2 greenhouses, and then out over the driveway.